that phone? I will just give you my phone so they can handle it.
How many kids in there?
Bye.
Detroit Police, if you're down here, say something.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Where's the baby? I'm nervous. You say he in the basement refrigerator?
Yes.
Damn, the fuck?
On the 24th of June, 2022, Detroit police responded to a welfare check at a home on Monte Vista Street after concerns were raised about the children living inside.
So it's not here, it's broken. Is it broke or is it just not here? Or is it both? No, it's not here. How long has the baby been gone? 3 months. 3 months? Mm-hmm. So has the baby been with the friend for 3 months? Yes. I mean, I don't see what... I asked family members to get him because I just had a baby and he's blind and he needed special attention. And she stepped in to help me. Okay, where does she live at? I'm not sure. So you gave your baby to somebody that you don't know her whereabouts, you don't know where she lives, you don't know her phone number, you don't know none of that. No. Okay. So I'm gonna need you give my officers permission to go in. Can they check this house and make sure this baby is not in this house? He's not here. Okay, can we come in and make sure he's not in this house? Do you have a search warrant? Doesn't matter. No, well, I'm asking you permission. Can we come in and check this house for this child? You said he's missing for 3 months. We don't have any information, so we can make sure he's not in here. Okay, I can fix it. Okay, what? I can fix it. What do you confess to? What you do? Can I talk to you in private, please? No, we. What's in the phone? No, not that phone. I will just give you my phone so they can handle it. How many kids in the house? 5. Are they here? You the only adult here? Yes. What you confess to? I'll talk to them.
She's okay. She's not in trouble.
Can I get somebody permission to come to my
When officers arrived, they were met by 34-year-old Azurdi France, the children's mother. At first, there was nothing about the call that suggested they were walking into anything more than a concerning situation involving a family in distress. But as officers began speaking with France, something about the situation didn't seem right. And before long, that routine welfare check would turn into something far more horrifying.
Okay, she's just talking, okay? How old are you? You're 9? How old are your other siblings? He's 2? He's 5? Hi, sweetie. Is it just, how many of you are in here?
This, 4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, and my baby sister too.
And your baby sister's a 5? You got it. Where's your other brother at? Can you tell me? It's okay. Is he inside? Do you know?
What?
You can't remember anything? Do you remember like the last time you saw him? You're not in trouble. Is he inside?
Your mom's gonna be okay. She doesn't know what you're telling us right now. Is he inside the house? Just shake your head no or yes. Yeah.
Can you show? Yeah. Okay. How about you show me? Or tell me where. Okay? Because I gotta come in anyways, okay? Okay. Can you tell me where? I gotta go help him.
Basement.
He's in the basement. Okay. Come stand out. Stay over here, okay? Are these all your siblings? Okay. Where's the baby?
She's in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a baby. Basement, yep. Detroit police!
She's discussing in the basement.
Detroit police! The little girl told me to. Is that the basement or is it back there?
Detroit Police, if you're down here, say something.
When officers arrived at the Monte Vista home, they were expecting a welfare check. A report had been made about 3-year-old Chase Allen, who reportedly had not been seen in months, so their first priority was simply to find the child and make sure he was safe. But when they reached the door, they were met by Chase's mother, 34-year-old Azurdi France, and her reaction immediately made the situation more difficult. France reportedly tried to push the officers away, making it clear that she did not want them coming inside. She insisted there was nothing wrong and appeared reluctant to cooperate with the welfare check. But the officers still needed answers. If Chase was safe, they needed to see him, so they began asking France where her son was. At first, France gave them an explanation. She told officers that Chase was no longer with her and had been given to a woman she identified only as Mrs. Robertson. That answer, however, raised another problem. The officers needed to know who this woman was and where they could find her. They asked France for more information, including her first name, phone number, or address, but France couldn't give them any of it, and the longer the officers questioned her, the harder it became to understand where Chase actually was.
You're gonna get to talk to everybody here in a second, but right now I gotta grab some info from you.
He was malnutrition and I didn't know who to call.
What?
He was malnutrition and I didn't know who to call.
Malnutrition?
Yes. I was scared.
Okay.
I didn't do anything to him. I didn't.
Okay, what's your first name?
Azure D.
You spell it?
A-Z.
A-Z?
U-R.
U-R?
A-D-E-E.
A-D-E-E?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Fresh like the country.
Can you spell it?
F-R-A-N-C-E.
F-R what?
A-N-C-E.
A-N-C-E. What's your date of birth?
Anything to him.
Okay, what's your phone number? Then the baby inside.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I didn't beat him. I didn't. He was malnutrition and I didn't know who to call. It's not abuse. I was scared.
I'm not trying to sound like an asshole or anything, but I can't talk about anything. I can't talk about the case. The detectives are en route, and they'll go from there.
Where will my kids go? Excuse me.
Say it again?
Where will my kids go?
CPS is coming out.
Oh, will family get them?
I can't speak. I don't know.
Please.
All I can tell you is that's what's happening.
They're on the way.
CPS area, yeah.
Oh my God, no, please. They have family. Oh my God, please, no. Can you call my dad for me, please?
I hear you.
Can you call my dad, please?
As officers continued questioning France, she eventually asked one of the guests inside the home to speak with the sergeant.
It's her 3-year-old son. Oh, she gave a 3-year-old to a nurse at a hospital. They asked her what hospital, did she get the nurse name information? She said that she did not. Then she changed her story somehow with them talking to her. This is before I got here. She changed her story and said, I actually gave him to a friend. And she couldn't give a name to the friend or a phone number or anything. So that's what they called me. I come over here, I asked her the same questions. I said, where's your son? She said, he's with a friend. I asked her where the friend lived at. You have her phone number or anything? What street she lived on? She said no. And I said, okay, well, is it okay if my officers go in and check the house and make sure this child is not in the house? At that point, she started to say, she said it to me, I confessed. And I said, what do you confess to? She turned around and was like, put cuffs on me, I confessed. And she was like, I'll talk to you in private. I walked her to the scout car, and that's when she told me, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. He was malnutrition. I didn't know what to do. I said, where's the baby? She said, he's in the house, in the basement, in the refrigerator.
Choo-choo. If it hasn't been done already, can you generate me a report number, please?
It was during this interaction that France suddenly turned to Sergeant Karen Boudreau and said 4 words that immediately changed the situation. I confess. Boudreau asked her what she was confessing to. France then told the sergeant that Chase was inside the house. But what she said next was far more disturbing. Her 3-year-old son was dead, and according to France, his body had been somewhere in the basement since around March or April. That meant that while people were still trying to figure out where the little boy had gone, his body had allegedly been inside the home for weeks.
By Monte Vista. My unit came over here for a well-being check per CPS. 3-year-old was missing for 3 months. The mother's story was inconsistent. She said that she gave the baby away to the hospital. Then she said she gave the baby away to a friend. I come over here, I ask her, a few questions about, the baby and the whereabouts. She confessed to me that this baby is deceased in the basement in her house and refrigerator. So I have 30 series units over here. They're checking inside the house to confirm that. And I'm waiting on them. They just went in now. So I just wanted to, okay. Okay. Is there any dogs or anything in here? Did you hear?
No.
Officers immediately went downstairs to find out whether France was telling the truth.
She just confessed he's in the basement in the freezer.
Detroit police!
Detroit Police, if you're down here, say something. Detroit Police. I'll go around. If you guys don't want to see, then
Yes or no?
I'm gonna guess it's in the bag.
I don't have gloves.
I don't either.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah. There's blood. That's a dog. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's human.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. The fuck? You want?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
It's
Confirm.
yeah. The skeleton remains. You don't have to look if you don't want.
I'm gonna look. I got
Sure.
you. Yeah, I got you. I smell it.
You sure?
So, TP.
If you want me to pull it back, I can.
And down there, they found a freezer. Inside it was a bag. When Officer Matthew McKinney opened the bag, he saw what he described as a decomposed, child-sized body.
Probably that one.
You guys don't want to see them,
Ready? Yes or no?
I'm gonna guess it's in the bag.
I don't have gloves.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Fuck. I'm good. Woo.
I'm scared. Don't listen.
It was a,
We got
an accident.
listen.
It was an accident. Please.
Listen.
He was malnutrition and I was scared to take food. And
Okay,
he passed
been-
away.
Where is he?
In the basement in the fridge. I was scared. I was so scared.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Scared.
Okay.
I'm
You say
nervous.
he's where?
I'm nervous.
Where's the baby?
I'm nervous.
You say he in the basement in the refrigerator.
Yes. I'm nervous.
When did he pass away? How long ago?
In March, the end of March. He was malnutrition and I didn't want to take him.
Okay. Put your foot in the car. We'll get you some shoes. Let me let them know. We gotta call. Gotta make some information.
On June 24th, 2022, detectives began investigating what had happened to Chase. When Detective Michael Risen later interviewed France, she agreed to speak with him after being advised of her rights. France told investigators that toward the end of March, she discovered Chase around 11 that morning and noticed that he was unresponsive. She said she didn't call 911 because she was afraid authorities would take her other children. Instead, France said she placed Chase inside a laundry bag and put him in the freezer. She also told detectives that the freezer had been unplugged for about 3 weeks.
How you doing, man? My name is Detective Risen. I'm going to be talking to you for a little bit, okay? Can you do me a favor? Can you switch that seat over there for me? That's for you. So before we start talking, there's just some paperwork we have to fill out, okay? Spell your first name for me.
A-Z.
A-Z? A-Z?
U-R.
U-R?
A-D-E-E.
A-D-E-E?
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Ajadi.
Azurde? Azurde. Okay, what's your last name?
France, like the country.
France?
Yes.
Not French, but France. F-R-A-N-C-E?
Yes.
And what's your date of birth? What's the highest grade you completed in school?
11.
Can you read and write?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we call your constitutional rights, okay? So there's five of them on here, okay? What I need you to do is I need you to read them. You can either read them out loud or read them to yourself. Once you've read them, I need you to initial next to each one of them, or put these little lines, to just let me know that you understand them, and then sign right there, okay? You can sit here if you'd like. If you have any questions at all about anything, just go ahead and ask me. and I'll explain it to you, okay? Okay, I need you to see where it says the date and the time. I wrote the date. The date is 6/24/22. The time now is 2:36 a.m. If you could write that down. Okay. Thank you. Okay. There's a couple more little questions here. AZURADEE, right?
Yes.
France.
Yes.
Date of birth. How old?
31.
How tall are you?
5'8".
And I apologize for asking about how much do you weigh?
230.
What's the code for your phone?
I don't have a code.
On your phone?
Mm-mm.
So when to get in it or do anything, to make a phone call, you need to put a code or anything?
No.
And what kind of phone do you have?
Android.
Android? Okay.
Who has my phone?
It's at the house, I think. What's the last four of your social security number? Do you work?
No.
No. And who do you live with?
Myself.
And your children?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have, are you close with your mom or anybody? Anybody, you have anybody, auntie,
My dad.
sister, your dad?
Mm-hmm.
What's your dad's name?
Andre France.
Andre?
Yes.
Do you know his address?
He's still in Coldwater, Michigan.
Coldwater, Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the address?
No.
Do you know his phone number?
It was in my phone. The officers have it, I think.
Okay. Before we start writing anything down, I'd like to talk to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you can explain to me everything that took place,
Okay.
and you know, the whole story, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with what happened tonight, okay?
Okay.
Like how it all began.
I was laying down watching TV and I saw the flashlights like in the window.
What time do you think that was?
I'm not sure. I didn't look at the time.
Well, how long do you think it's been since like that point to right now?
An hour ago.
A little bit over an hour?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I opened the door and I said yes, and then they said they're here to do a will being check.
So you opened the door and you saw it was the police?
Mhm.
Okay.
And he said they're here to do a will being check, and I said okay. And they asked me where was he, and okay, I did lie. I said he was with someone. He wasn't.
Who'd you say he was with?
A lady, a friend,
A friend? Do you remember the name you told them?
Miss Robertson.
Miss Robinson?
Mhm.
Okay. Is there such a person or you just made that up?
I just made that up.
Okay. So they didn't believe you or?
I guess not, because they came back.
Oh, so they left?
Mhm.
So you told them he was with Mrs. Robertson. And how long before they came back?
Like 10, 20 minutes.
Okay, so when they came back, then what happened?
They said they needed to check the house.
And make sure he wasn't there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's when I opened the door. I said, okay, I confessed.
You said I confessed?
Yes. I said he's in the basement, in the refrigerator.
You said he's in the basement in the refrigerator.
And then they handcuffed me and put me in the back of the car. But I did not beat my son. I didn't. He was malnourished.
Okay, hold on. We'll get there.
Mhm.
So they handcuffed you and they took you into custody
Yes.
and put you in the back of the police car.
Yes.
And then they brought you down here.
Yes.
Okay. So you said you didn't beat your son.
No, I didn't.
So can you tell me how he
Okay,
he passed?
He wasn't eating. Okay, he's blind and he suffers from like medical issues. So
He's
wasn't,
blind and what else?
He like wouldn't eat or anything. Like he needed special attention. Like far as he was having
So there was other medical. So do you know the other medical?
seizures.
So he had epilepsy or?
Yes. And okay, so I tried to wake him up that morning and he didn't wake up. He wasn't breathing or anything. So I laid him on the hallway floor and I thought to myself, what am I going to do? I picked up my phone and I was finna call, but I was scared. So I just took him and put him in the basement.
So how long ago was that?
The end of March. The end of March.
The end of March.
Yes.
So you're saying that you woke up one morning and he was already dead?
Yes.
He died in his sleep?
Yes, he had to because he wasn't breathing. I was about to wake him up.
Where did he sleep?
In the room with the kids.
In a bed by himself or?
Yes. The kids was in my room and he was in there.
By himself?
Yep.
And he's how old? 3.
3.
And when you say he wasn't eating, were you trying to feed him?
Yes, I was. I went and bought the powder from GNC, the weight powder.
Protein
and
powder?
I bought the insurance. I did everything I could. He wasn't eating. And I was
You never
wrong
tried to take him to
because
the doctor?
I was scared. I was scared that they was going to take my other kids. I was so scared.
So how long had he not been eating?
Like a couple of weeks.
And you never took him to the doctor or anything to try to figure out what was going on?
No.
Because you were afraid they were going to take your other kids?
Yes.
But if it's
I knew it because he was malnutrition.
Right, but if it's a medical condition.
I should have took him. Did the right thing.
But okay, so at the end of March, you're saying you woke up one morning.
Because I made the kids breakfast and I went in there to get him up and I gave him some water and he fell back down. So I'm like, he's not breathing.
What do you mean he fell back? So he was up?
No, he wasn't up. Like I set him up, but he wasn't responding.
Was he cold? I mean.
Yeah, he was.
So you got.
I did not touch him or anything. I put down my dead brother. I didn't.
You were able to move him around.
Yes. I was scared. I didn't know who to call.
So you woke him up, you sat him up, you tried to wake him up. He wasn't awake.
No.
You
And then I felt his heart. He wasn't breathing.
So you tried to sit him up, he fell back down.
Yes.
You laid him in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decided you were going to call, but you were scared that they wouldn't take your other kids?
Yes. I dialed 911 on my phone, but I didn't. It didn't go through.
So you put him in the basement?
Yes.
So explain to me at that point exactly what you did.
Okay, I found one of the pad bags and I put him in
Like a laundry bag?
Yep. And then I walked him downstairs and put him in the basement, but I wasn't.
So you put him in the bag first?
Yes.
Upstairs?
In the hallway.
You put him in the bag, then you carried the bag down into the basement?
Yes.
And you have a refrigerator in the basement?
A freezer.
Is it like a?
It was there when I moved there. It's like
well, describe it to me. Does it look like a refrigerator? Or does it look like one of those like deep freezers that's kind of like this big?
No, it's an old back in the day refrigerator.
Okay.
It doesn't have a freezer. Just
one big refrigerator.
Yeah.
Like one big, like a door.
Yeah.
Is it plugged in? Was it working?
It was working, but I don't know what happened. And I swear I was going to turn myself into everything. So
at the end of March, so you put him in there,
yes.
And then that was it.
Yes.
You never checked. You never tried to move the body. You never tried to do anything with it.
No, I went down there like a couple of weeks ago, and I just got on my knees and prayed and I cried.
When did you discover that the refrigerator wasn't working?
Last week.
Last week.
Yes.
So when you initially put him in there, the refrigerator was working.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I did not eat him or anything. He just wouldn't eat. He wasn't eating. Like, I did call my dad. I said, Dad, he's not eating. I don't know what to do. And they did tell me to take him to the hospital, and I didn't listen.
So since March, none of your family members or anybody have asked like where he's at or anybody? And
I kept lying and said he was with someone. And I wanted to open up to him, but I was so scared.
Okay. Before we write all that down, I just want to get a few things from you. So your deceased son, his name is, and what's his date of birth? So he's almost going to be 4.
Yes.
And you have how many other children?
5.
Can you give me their names and dates? And what's her date of birth? Makes her how old? 9?
Yep.
And what's his date of birth?
7.
And who else? And what's his date of birth? And how old is he?
4, 5.
And who else?
Who did I?
And his date of birth? Would make him what, 2?
Yep, 2.
And who? Also, she's 2 months?
Yes.
So so you had her right after he passed?
Mm-hmm.
Who all was home when that happened?
Just me and the kids.
Nobody else lives there?
No.
None of your baby daddies? No boyfriend? They're not going to find... Because they're searching the house right now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no male clothing or somebody's stuff there that lives there?
He wasn't there at the time.
Who's he?
My baby daddy.
What's his...
I lied and told him he was with... Because he did ask and I told him he was with a lady, but he don't know he was in the basement.
What's his name?
Lamar Taylor.
So your other...
Mm-hmm.
What's his date of birth?
Who? The dad?
Yeah. Where's he right now?
At work, I think.
Where's he work at?
Landscaping.
At night? They don't cut grass at night.
Well, he was at work earlier, I'm sorry. I don't know where he is now.
What's his phone number?
Mm-hmm. And he sleeps in the driveway.
He doesn't sleep in the house?
No. No, he doesn't, because me and him are not together. But he asked to just stay there until he get himself together.
But his stuff's in the house?
Yep.
What kind of car does he drive?
A black Tahoe.
Black Tahoe?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what year?
No. I'm not sure.
Is it newer, older?
I think older.
Anything descriptive about that you can tell me about it that stands out? Is it tinted, big wheels, anything?
No, just the old Tahoe.
Is it rusted up and banged up, accident damage, anything?
No.
I understand if you're trying to protect somebody.
No, I'm
actually... Hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like, I just want to make sure. Mm-hmm. And I'm not accusing you of lying to me or trying to be an a-hole or anything like that, okay? Mm-hmm. Just hear me out, okay? I understand this is your baby daddy. It's the father of some of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if something happened and you're trying to cover up for him, you need to think about your other kids.
No,
and you need to be there for them.
No,
so if he did something to that child and you're trying to cover up for him, you should just, you need to tell me.
No, I swear, on my kids, I swear.
So you tell me for the last
yes, and
4 months.
You can call my dad too, because me and him got into it, and my dad made him move out. And ever since then, he's been sleeping in the driveway.
I understand that he's been sleeping in the driveway, but what I'm saying is, so for 4 months, he didn't ask.
Yes, he asked, and
he never didn't. I mean, 4 months is a long time for a kid to be away.
Yeah,
and for him not to wonder where this child is. He's not the father of that child?
No, he was wondering where he was. He kept asking me, and I kept lying and saying he was with someone.
So
and he kept saying that didn't sound right to him.
His dad?
Incarcerated.
He's in jail?
Mm-hmm.
None of his family members ever came and visited the child or anything like that? Grandma or nothing?
No.
Okay. So what I want you to do, we're just going to go over everything again.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to write it out, okay?
Okay.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No.
Do you understand this is a criminal investigation?
Yes.
So, the next question is going to be basically the bulk of your story here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what happened to your son, Chase?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to write down what you told me,
Okay.
and then you can review it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can ask some other questions if we need to clarify anything, okay?
Okay.
So, you said that your son suffered from numerous medical. He was blind and suffered from other medical conditions.
Yes.
Medical conditions, and he stopped eating.
Yes.
For about close to 3 weeks, and
Yes.
then you said you woke up. You don't remember the exact date?
No.
It was the end of March.
Yes.
You discovered that he was deceased.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't breathing.
You didn't call 911. You were scared that they were going to take your other kids away.
Yes.
So you put him in a laundry bag.
Yes.
And took him to the basement and placed him into the freezer.
Yes.
And he's been there ever since.
Yes.
Then today, the police showed up, checking on his whereabouts.
Yes.
And when they said they needed to come inside to make sure he wasn't in the house, you told them to come in and that you confessed.
Yes.
You said he's in the basement.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to write down. Is that basically it?
Yes.
Okay.
The following day, June 25th, France was interviewed again, this time by Detective Benjamin Biddle. During that interrogation, she gave investigators more details about what had happened to Chase. France admitted that she had been abusing him for 3 or 4 months, including whipping him with a brown leather belt while he was naked. She also said that she kicked Chase in the chest before he went to sleep, only to find him unresponsive the following morning. France further stated that 2 people had witnessed his death and the placement of his body in the freezer.
All right, I know you talked to some officers early in the investigation, right? So I'm coming back to talk with you, okay? And we're going to go over some constitutional rights again, okay? I need you to read that first. Can you read it right? Read that first one out loud to me. And this is the time to say
I can't remember the date, but I know I took it too far.
When?
I hit him with the belt.
Okay. It's up to you to say, it's up to you to come out and tell me. I can't force it out of you, but you know, let me tell you, when it come out, I'm gonna see it just lift off your shoulders. Okay? So when? What happened?
I was abusing him.
Okay.
I didn't mean to.
Okay. And when you say abusing him, you gotta tell me what.
I whooped him with a belt.
Whooped him with a belt? What belt was you whooping him with?
A brown belt, a leather belt.
Okay. And when you was whooping him? Come on.
He was crying. And I did leave bruises on him.
All right. And see, and this is the point we got to get to where the cause of what happened to him. Not because you're not eating everything and all that. You got to come tell me.
I think that's what it...
You got to come tell me about everything, though. Just come tell me. This happened over months, right? So you got to tell me. And it's okay. But this is the time, though, to let it out.
I was whooping him.
Well, I got the whooping part. I got that. You was whooping them, and what else?
That was it. Didn't do anything else.
Okay. You whooping them with just a belt? Clothes on, clothes off?
Off.
Okay. And at this point, when you boo-booing everything on yourself and everything, and you're frustrated at this point, you say you're overwhelmed, you're saying, right? You're overwhelmed. At what point did it come to...
Like, what you mean?
What point did it come too much to whoopings and everything?
I don't know.
You do know. You got to tell me.
Just nervous.
Don't be nervous. Because time is not to be nervous. The time is, like you just said a little while ago, you're a bad mama. This is the time to be a good mama. This is the time to be a good mama. Okay? So you got to tell me, when was it too much for him?
I think it was February or the middle of March.
What happened?
Okay. He really eat, and I just took it overboard.
What you do?
I started hitting him, and then I kicked him one time. That was it.
Where you kick him at?
I think in his chest.
Okay. What happened after you kicked him in his chest?
He laid down, and I went to go check on him, and he was okay. But the next morning, he didn't. I tried to feed him, and he didn't get up.
Was your shoes on when you kicked him?
No.
Shoes off?
Yes.
Did he? What else you do after? You say you just kicked him. What else did you do that day?
I whooped him.
You whooped him and kicked him.
Mm-hmm.
At any point at that time, did he boo-boo on himself that day?
No.
Anytime did he try to eat his feces or anything?
Yes.
When did he do that?
He did that a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And I whooped him for that too.
You whooped for that?
Mm-hmm.
February or March, right? Of this year,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's get in February, March this year. And you said you kicked him in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Was the next day when he woke up?
Uh-huh.
When he didn't wake up?
No.
He didn't wake up. What time of the day did you kick him in the chest?
That was that night.
That night
Mm-hmm.
you kicked him in the chest?
Mm-hmm.
And you say you went overboard that day.
Yeah, I was so frustrated that he wasn't doing what I told him to do, and
What was you telling him
I
to
took
do?
it out on him to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and tell him when he got to go to the bathroom and stuff.
And he wouldn't tell you?
No. And I shouldn't have did it, but I blame myself.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you kicking him in the chest that day did it to him?
I could have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Not sure. But you know he didn't wake up the next day?
No. And I went in there to try to feed him and give him something to drink. I set him up and he fell back down.
Oh, you set him up, he fell back down? Mm-hmm. At what time did you said bruise all over, you said bruises on his body.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the bruises at?
I think his back and his chest.
Back and chest?
Mm-hmm.
What type of bruises were they?
Like whips.
Whips?
Mm-hmm.
And where they come from?
The belt.
And you say he had no clothes on, right?
No.
All right. Do you have any bruises on his head anywhere?
No.
Anytime, let me ask you, anytime that you tie Chase up?
Yes.
When did you tie him up?
I can't remember, but I did tie him up a few times.
Where at?
Like this. And then I whooped him with a belt.
So you tie his arms up and then whooped him with a belt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go to that day. What day was that you kicked him in the chest? Can't remember. All right, let's go to the day that you kicked. You said sometime February, March, right? So you kicked him that night. You said that night. Let's go to the next morning. You said you went in there, tried to sit him up.
Yes.
And he wouldn't sit up.
He wasn't breathing.
That night.
Yes.
He wasn't breathing.
No.
Did you call 911?
No.
Why you call 911?
I was scared.
You scared? Did any other kids see this?
Started crying, and they said they didn't want to get took away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them that I was going to take care of it, and I shouldn't have.
And what did you do to take care of this?
I put them in a bag and put them downstairs.
Where at?
In the refrigerator.
Refrigerator?
Well, it was a freezer.
It was a freezer?
It went out.
Okay. And that happened, what month was that?
In the March.
In the March?
Yes.
So, and then after that, when did the freezer go out?
I think like the beginning of April.
Did you tell anybody?
They knew where he was.
They knew where he was, right? So they saw you put him in there?
Yes.
All right. And what you tell your boyfriend?
He was with a lady. He was with a lady.
You told. You told him it was a lady. Who you tell that to?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yes.
And that's the story. What lady you tell everybody he was with?
A friend of mine.
That's all you told everybody?
Yes.
Did any workers ever come past again and talk to you
No.
regarding that?
No.
Who was Lamar?
Jamar Allen.
He locked up?
Yes.
Did he ever call from jail?
No.
Did he never call from jail?
No.
How about your mom?
No.
She never asked?
No.
How about
him and his girlfriend?
And what did you tell him?
He was with a lady.
With a lady?
Yes.
That's all you said?
Well, at first I said he got two from me. And then my dad, he knew he was with a lady. And then his sister, my aunt, that's when she went and called everybody and said she was on.
That's your sister? Your aunt?
Yeah, my dad's sister.
Your dad's sister?
Everybody. And I said he was with someone.
He's with someone?
But I never told him where he was at for real.
Okay. And not even, how about About him? You ain't never told him nothing, but you didn't tell Lamar nothing.
No, nothing.
Lamar live with you, right?
No, he sleeps in the driveway.
He sleeps in the driveway. He never come in the house?
He do, but I never told him anything.
You never told him?
He was in the basement, no.
No.
Never.
Okay. Do you get assistance for the kids?
Yes.
Food stamps?
Yes.
Cash?
No.
No, you get, was you getting
At first 1,000, then they down me to 992.
the $992 a month?
Yeah.
All right. And with the $992, you buy food for the house?
Yes, and then I was selling some
What was you selling them for?
to get by.
To get by.
I wasn't working.
They rented the house?
I did, but the owner, I just found out the owner was deceased.
Mhm.
And the man I was paying rent to, he lied. It wasn't his house. I went down.
How much rent was you paying at the house?
$700 a month. I paid almost $3,000 to move in.
Mhm.
First, middle, and last.
First, middle, and last, 2,000 again. And the tax money that you got back, how much
I
did
didn't
you tax it this year?
No, I was supposed to get it, but I got locked up. It was coming in the mail.
You got locked up?
It was coming in the mail.
What was coming in the mail?
My check.
The mail.
It's gonna go to my house.
Okay. All right. You talking about your taxes this year?
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't gotten this for this year?
No, I was audited.
You was audited?
Just closed my audit.
They just closed it?
Yes.
All right. Because I remember before you saying that everybody was calling text service every
Yes.
time you got your taxes.
Yes.
That they call on you.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Let's talk about never whooped on them.
Well, I tapped him if you
Tap them like that. But you wasn't whooping them like you would whoop Chase.
No.
Why is that?
It just felt different. He wasn't doing what I asked him to do, and I understand he was blind.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a blind child before, and I didn't have any help.
Let me ask you this seriously. Did you not? You didn't want him? So why?
It just felt different.
So
my dad wasn't supposed to bring him back to me.
So your dad supposed to keep him?
Yes.
And why
I
didn't you
told
keep
my
him?
dad it was overwhelming for me. I told everybody.
So why wouldn't you just say, I don't want this one?
Because I felt like if I said that, they was gonna take all of them from me.
Okay. That's what you thought?
Yes.
All right. So you treated you treated him different than you just didn't want this child. And because you
blind.
Up to you, and because you didn't want him, what did you do?
I whipped him.
Mm-hmm.
And was abusing him.
Yeah, okay. And for several months, you would say?
Yes.
How many months would you say you abused him?
3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. And did the kids observe you abusing him?
Yes.
All right. Mm-hmm. Do you think you ultimately killed?
No, I don't think I could have, but I don't think I did.
You don't think abusing him all those months did something to him?
Yes.
You don't think kicking him in the chest that day did something to him? That's a yes?
Yes.
All right. Because all he was blind. He didn't have no other medical conditions, right?
No.
He wasn't autistic, right?
No.
No mental illnesses, right?
No.
He didn't have nothing wrong with his body, the doctor's saying, right?
No.
So he breathed okay, no asthma, no nothing like that, right?
No.
And why do you think he wasn't eating?
Because of me.
Why?
I was whipping him and stuff, abusing him.
Mm-hmm.
He just felt frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
He gave up.
Did you feed him?
Yes,
Did you
I
try
did.
to feed him?
Yes,
Did you
I
keep
did.
food away from him?
No, I fed him.
You fed him?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. He lost weight. He lost about a lot of weight with you, though, right?
Yes.
Why was he losing weight?
He wouldn't eat. I don't know. He would not eat nothing but just pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like he did that because I was whipping him, abusing him. And
Mm-hmm.
he didn't want to eat.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. So we got you that night it happened, kicking him in the chest. And you say you put him in a bag?
In a laundry bag.
Mm-hmm.
And took him in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you try to do anything else with him?
No.
No? And you said, let's go back. You said he had bruises on his back
Mm-hmm.
and on his front.
Yes.
Was it a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To me it was.
Was it a lot? Was it more than 10 marks on his front? A lot more? How many?
Like right here was.
Right here?
Yep.
Was it marks?
Yep.
How about his back?
Yeah.
A lot of marks on his back?
I think, yes.
How about his buttocks?
A few.
Few?
Yes.
Legs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And after I whipped him, I went and got the olive oil plant and I tried to rub that on him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do you have any open marks on him?
I think his foot.
Go where at on his foot?
In
Which
the
foot?
middle. I can't remember. The left foot?
Left foot?
If I'm not
He had an
mistaken.
open cut. Was it open mark cut? What was it?
I don't know what it was, but I know it was a sore.
It was sore. How did you get it?
I guess from whipping him.
Whipping
I'm not
him.
sure how he got that.
Okay. Okay. Give me a minute, okay?
By the time investigators had finished piecing together what happened to Chase, France's account wasn't the only evidence they had to work with. Detectives also spoke with people who knew the family, including relatives and people who had spent time around the children. Their statements helped investigators establish that Chase had not been seen for months, despite France giving different explanations about where he was. Some witnesses also described the condition of the children and their interactions with France in the months leading up to Chase's death.
Person in this world than an 8 or 9 year old. Do you agree with that statement?
Like, what do you mean by that?
What I'm saying is
yeah,
this.
water for me, bro. I'll try to get you something.
What I'm saying to you is this: is what if an 8 or 9 year old told me that you know and they had told you?
They definitely didn't. Did they say they told them that?
I'm just asking you a hypothetical question, bro. Remember I talked about truth questions?
Right.
Answers I already know the answer to?
Right.
And I'm going to gauge your honesty by the questions that I ask?
Okay.
Okay? Did you ever talk to any of those children about...
No. I never sat down. I talked to her about him, and when she told me that he was up for adoption, I just took it as that. I never thought nothing more of it. I just, okay, he up for adoption. Like I said, I noticed that she gave him up the first time to her dad, and he took him for a couple of months. And when she got him back, I'm thinking everything was great. I never knew anything else. Nothing else was going on. And
this is the same woman that, admittedly, you've told me she was abusive towards. This is the same woman who's run that line on you about adoption in the past.
Exactly.
At no point did you think, I wonder if she killed him. At no point did you ever have a conversation with those other children privately.
No. I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought that she really gave him up for adoption.
This is the same woman that's lied to you over and over again about
exactly, yeah,
children. Abortions, adoptions.
That's why. And then, like when I was getting asked about it, I didn't understand like what was going on. Appreciate it.
You know that's very hard to believe for us, right? As we sit here right now, the story you're telling, that you have no knowledge.
No, I've been telling you. I told you what I knew.
You had no knowledge that he died.
That
she had put him in a freezer.
No, I definitely didn't know that. I didn't know nothing about that. If I knew anything about that, it would have been around. It would have been on the table right before now. Because from my knowledge, she gave him up. You can ask my neighbors. That's all we know is she gave him up for adoption. I wasn't even around when the kid came up missing. I'm thinking she really gave him up for adoption.
No, you were. You said you were.
No, I'm talking about when he came up missing. No, I was not.
Yes, you were. You said
no.
Between February and March, I was there in February and March. You started coming back around. That's when he went missing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So you were there when he went missing.
No, I'm saying I didn't know what happened. I don't know who came and got him. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know exactly what she did with him. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she gave him adoption or she did what she did. I don't know nothing. All I know was that he was gone for adoption. That's all I know.
So an 8 and 9 year old knows what happened.
It was there. I wasn't there.
I told her plenty of times, like, you need to start taking care of your kids, doing better, and if you need help, you need to call us. She didn't like to hear that. I told her that she needed to get rid of Lamar because he wasn't helping her with her kids. He didn't care, even though he had kids by her. He still didn't care. And she just,
How long she been with Lamar?
I want to say 5 years.
5 years.
Ever since she got that house, because I went with her when she got that house.
The mother this time.
Yeah, and it wasn't in that shape at all.
The investigation ultimately led to France being charged with felony murder, first-degree child abuse, torture, and concealing the death of an individual. But in July 2024, she pleaded guilty to second-degree murder under a plea agreement. The other charges were dismissed, and France was sentenced to 35 to 60 years in prison. But what do you think stood out most in this case? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more real crime stories like this one.